What if your greatest failure wasn't the end of your story, but the moment your real life finally began? In the spring of 2024, Ethan Carter stood alone in an empty office. The desks were gone. The lights were off. The logo he once dreamed of was no longer on the wall. 6 years of work, 6 years of sacrifice, 6 years of believing, gone. Just months earlier, people called him brilliant. Investors praised his vision. Articles predicted his rise. Now, his phone stayed silent. And in that silence, a terrifying question echoed. Who am I? Without this success, Ethan didn't just lose a company that day. He lost the version of himself he thought he had to be. We love comeback stories. We celebrate winners. We applaud resilience after it succeeds. But no one prepares you for the quiet, brutal space after failure. The shame, the isolation, the feeling of being left behind in a world obsessed with progress. At night, Ethan replayed every decision, every mistake. Every moment he believed harder work would save him. And the thought that hurt the most wasn't about money. It was this. Maybe I was never enough. Failure doesn't just break projects. It attacks identity. For weeks, Ethan avoided the world. Friends reached out. He ignored them. Opportunities appeared. He dismissed them. The easiest path was clear. Find a safe job, lower expectations, forget the dream ever mattered. But one night, sitting alone in the dark, Ethan asked a different question. Not what went wrong, but what did I believe success was? And why did it destroy me? And in that moment, something shifted. He realized his definition of success was never truly his. It was borrowed from headlines, from social media, from people who never had to live his life. And when that borrowed dream collapsed, so did everything built on it. Ethan didn't quit, but he didn't chase the same dream either. He chose something far harder. He chose to redefine success. Across the world, others made the same choice. Maya, a filmmaker whose debut failed publicly, walked away from festivals and applause. She began creating stories for communities no one noticed. No awards, no headlines. But for the first time, her work felt honest. Daniel, once a high-ranking executive, lost everything during a market collapse. When he rebuilt, he chose impact over scale. Meaning, over money, his new business would never make him famous. But it gave him peace. They didn't bounce back. They shifted inward. These people discovered something rare. Success doesn't have to be loud. It doesn't have to be public. It doesn't have to impress anyone else. Sometimes, real success is alignment. Doing work that feels true. Building a life that doesn't require applause. Waking up without the constant fear of falling behind. Failure didn't end their journeys. It stripped away illusions. And in the ashes, a clearer blueprint appeared. Failure teaches lessons, success never will. Ethan learned that resilience is not pretending nothing hurt. Resilience is staying present in the pain long enough to understand it. He learned that ego builds fragile dreams. Borrowed goals collapse easily. And slow foundations last longer than fast success. Instead of rebuilding fast, Ethan rebuilt carefully. Smaller projects, real problems, honest intentions. The metrics changed. Learning replaced proving. Adaptability replaced pride. Clarity replaced speed. The phoenix doesn't rise by avoiding the fire. It rises because it walks through it. Maybe your failure doesn't look like Ethan's. Maybe it's a relationship that ended, a career that stalled, a dream that quietly faded. And maybe the question isn't, how do I recover? But, what does success mean to me? Now, you are allowed to change the definition. You are allowed to let go of paths that no longer fit who you are becoming. You are allowed to choose meaning over momentum. Beyond failure, there is clarity. Beyond collapse, there is choice. And beyond the version of success the world sold you, there is a quieter, truer version waiting to be written by you. The greatest lessons, and often the deepest forms of success, are not found by avoiding failure, but by bravely confronting it. Your failure was not the end. It was the moment the story finally became yours. Thanks for watching. If this story resonated with you, consider subscribing for more.